up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students!
Hello students, today we are going to study Mathematics Part 1 of Standard 10th, Chapter number 2, Quadratic Equation. In the previous video, we had done practice at 2.5, sum number 1 to 3, and the remaining sums we will be doing in this video. Let us revise one topic what we had done in the previous video, that was if roots of the quadratic equation are given, then how we can find out the quadratic equation. For finding out the quadratic equation, first we will find out the sum of the roots and the product of the roots. Sum of the root means alpha plus beta and product of the root means alpha into beta. After getting this value, we will substitute this value in the formula x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0, and then we can able to get the required quadratic equation. Now let us start with practice at 2.5. Main question 4. Form quadratic equation if roots are given. Just now in the previous slide we had seen how to find out the quadratic equation if roots are given. Let us begin with the first sum. The values they had given, that is 0 and 4. These are the root of the quadratic equation. We will start with let alpha equals to 0 and beta equals to 4. We had defined those two root as alpha and beta, and we had given them a value what they had given, alpha equals to 0 and beta equals to 4. And now we will find out the sum of the root and the product of the root by doing alpha plus beta. Here we will get 0 plus 4 equals to 4, means the value of alpha plus beta is 4. And then we will find out the product of the root, means alpha into beta. Here by substituting that value we will get 0 into 4 equals to 0, means we got the sum of the root, that is 4, and product of the root, that is 0. Now we will substitute this value in the required quadratic equation, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0. After substituting those values, it will become x square minus 4 into x plus 0 equals to 0. Let us open that bracket. We will get x square minus 4x plus 0 equals to 0. So this is that required quadratic equation what we were looking for. Final answer we will write. Therefore x square minus 4x equals to 0 is the required quadratic equation. Let us move to the second sum. The values given here is 3 and minus 10. Again with the solution we will write let alpha equals to 3 and beta equals to minus 10. We will find out the sum of the root. In this case the sum of the root is minus 7 and the product of the root, in this case it is minus 30. Now after getting the sum of the root and the product of the root, we will substitute this value in the required quadratic equation, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0. After substituting this value we will get x square minus into minus 7 into x plus into minus 30 equals to 0. After opening the bracket we will get x square plus 7x minus 30 equals to 0. This is that quadratic equation what we were looking for. Therefore our final answer will become x square plus 7x minus 30 equals to 0 is the required quadratic equation. Sum number 3, 1 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2. Let us consider them as alpha and beta. We will write let alpha equals to 1 upon 2 and beta equals to minus 1 upon 2. Now we will find out the sum of the root. In this sum, the sum of the root will be 0, and then we will find out the product of the root. In this sum, product of the root will be minus 1 upon 4. After getting the sum of the root and the product of the root, these values we are going to substitute in the required quadratic equation, which is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0. After substituting the value, we will get x square minus 0x plus into minus 1 upon 4 equals to 0, which can further be written as x square minus 1 upon 4 equals to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Therefore final answer we will write x square minus 1 upon 4 equals to 0 is the required quadratic equation. Sum number 4. 2 2 minus root 5 and 2 plus root 5. Here the root what they had given is there in the square root. Let us consider them as alpha and beta. Let alpha equals to 2 minus root 5 and beta equals to 2 plus root 5. Now we will find out the sum of the root. Alpha plus beta equals to 2 minus root 5 plus 2 plus root 5, where root 5 and root 5 will be cancelled. We will get 4, means sum of the root here in this sum we will get, that will be 4. Now we will find out alpha into beta, which can be written as 2 minus root 5 into 2 plus root 5. Here we can apply a formula of a plus b into a minus b, and we will get a square minus b square, means in this sum we will get 2 square minus root 5 the whole square, which can further be written as 4 minus 5 equals to minus 1, means alpha into beta we got minus 1. Now we will substitute these values in the required quadratic equation, which is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equals to 0. After substituting this value, we will get x square minus 4 into x plus into minus 1 equals to 0, which can further be written as x square minus 4x minus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x square minus 4x minus 1 equals to 0 is the required quadratic equation. Sum number 5. Sum of the root of the quadratic equation is double their product. Find k if equation is x square minus 4kx plus k plus 3 equals to 0. In this sum, instead of giving us the root, they had given us a condition. And what is that condition? That condition is sum of the root of the quadratic equation is double their product. Sum of the root means alpha plus beta. Is means equal to, means alpha plus beta equals to double their product, means 2 into alpha beta. This is the condition what they had given for finding out k. An equation they had given, that is x square minus 4kx plus k plus 3 equals to 0. Let us start with the solution. We wrote the quadratic equation what they had given. In this quadratic equation, we can see 4 terms. What we will do, the quadratic term in this given equation is x square. The linear term is minus 4kx and the constant is k plus 3. Properly we will write, means we will write x square minus 4kx plus, then constant term we are writing in a bracket, that is k plus 3 equals to 0. Now we will compare this with the standard form and we will get the value of a, b and c. Here the value of a is 1, value of b is minus 4k and the value of c is k plus 3. After getting the value of a, b and c, we will find out the sum of the root and the product of the root. But before taking it, we will have to consider both the root as alpha and beta. Therefore we will write, let alpha and beta are the roots of the given equation. Then sum of the root will be minus b upon a, which can be minus into minus 4k upon 1 equals to 4k, means the sum of the root we got, that is 4k. Now we will find out the product of the root. Formula for finding out the product of the root is c upon a. Here the value of c is k plus 3 upon value of a is 1, which can be written as k plus 3, means product of the root we got, that is k plus 3. After getting the sum and the product, now let us apply the condition what they had given. We will write according to the given condition. Now what condition they had said? The sum of the root is double their product, means alpha plus beta equals to 2 into alpha beta. Now let us substitute the value from 1 and 2 and we will get 4k equals to 2 into k plus 3. After solving that bracket, we will get 4k equals to 2k plus 6. Now like terms we will be shifting on one side. It can be written as 4k minus 2k equals to 6, which can, after solving, we will get 2k equals to 6. Now 2 has to be shifted to the right hand side. We will get the value of k as 3. Therefore the value of k we got, that is 3. Our final answer we will write, the value of k is 3. Sum number 6. If alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, y square minus 2y minus 7 equals to 0. Then find the values of alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube plus beta cube. Here for solving this sum, first we will try to get the value of sum of the root, that is alpha plus beta, and the product of the root, that is alpha into beta. Let us start solving. Equation they had given in a standard form, that is y square minus 2y minus 7 equals to 0. We will compare it with the standard form and we will get the value of a, b, c. Here the value of a is 1, b is minus 2 and c is minus 7. After getting the value of a, b, c, we will apply a formula alpha plus beta equals to minus b upon a equals to minus into minus 2 upon 1, which is equals to 2. Means here we got the value of alpha plus beta, that is 2. Now we will find out alpha into beta by using formula alpha into beta equals to c upon a equals to minus 7 upon 1 equals to minus 7. Means we got the value of alpha into beta, that is minus 7. Now here they had said us to find out the value of alpha square plus beta square. Let us take the formula what we had studied in the lower class, that is a plus b the whole square. A plus b the whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here on the right hand side, the second term what we have, that is plus 2ab. If we shift it on the left hand side, it will become a square a plus b the whole square minus 2ab equals to a square plus b square. And we can write this as a square plus b square equals to a plus b the whole square minus 2ab. Now at the place of a, if we substitute with alpha, and at the place of b, if we substitute with beta, we will get alpha square plus beta square equals to alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. This is that formula what we are going to apply. Here check on the right hand side, we have alpha plus beta. Value of alpha plus beta we have, that is 2. We can substitute that alpha plus beta by 2. As well as on the right hand side we have alpha into beta. Here the value of alpha into beta is minus 7, which we can substitute there, and we can get the value of alpha square plus beta square. Let us start applying this formula. Alpha square plus beta square equals to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. After substituting the value, we will get 2 square minus 2 into minus 7. These values we got from 1 and 2. Then we will get 4 plus 14, which will be equals to 18. Means we got the value of alpha square plus beta square, that is 18. Now we have to find out alpha cube plus beta cube. For finding out this, we will apply a formula of a plus b the whole cube, which is equals to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Here on the right hand side, the second term and the third term, which is 3a square b plus 3ab square, we will try to take common elements in that. It will be a plus b the whole cube equals to a cube plus 3ab into a plus b plus b cube. Now that second term plus 3ab into a plus b, will be shifting it on the left hand side. It will be written as a plus b the whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b equals to a cube plus b cube. Again further we can write it as a cube plus b cube equals to a plus b the whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. Again at the place of a, if we substitute with alpha, and at the place of b, if we substitute with beta, we will get a formula as alpha cube plus beta cube equals to alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Now again by substituting its value, we will get 2 cube minus 3 into minus 7 into 2, which can further be written as 8 plus 21 into 2 equals to 8 plus 42 equals to 50. Means alpha cube plus beta cube is equals to 50. Here we got the solution. Alpha square plus beta square is equals to 18 and alpha cube plus beta cube is equals to 50. Sum number 7. The root of each of the following quadratic equation are real and equal. Find k. If the root of the quadratic equation are real and equal, it means the value of delta will be equals to 0. And we have to find out the value of k. Let us see the equation they had given. the first equation they had given is 3y square plus ky plus 12 equals to 0. Equation is there in the standard form. We will write the solution. We will compare this equation with the standard form of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and we will try to get the value of ABC. Here the value of a is 3, value of b is k, and value of c is 12. After getting this value, we will try to get the value of b square minus 4ac, means we will get delta equals to b square minus 4ac. Here the value of delta we can substitute by 0, as in the main question they had said the root of each of the following quadratic equation are real and equal. Real and equal means the delta value will be 0. Therefore next line we will write 0 equals to, now a, b and c values we can substitute. Here after substituting we will get k square minus 4 into 3 into 12, which can further be written as 0 equals to k square minus 144. Now 144 we can shift it on the other side. It can be written as positive 144 equals to k square. Now by taking out the square root, we will get k equals to positive negative 12, means the value of k is 12 or minus 12. Our final answer is the value of k is 12 or minus 12. Now the second sum, equation they had given kx into x minus 2 plus 6 equals to 0. Equation is not given in the standard form. First we will multiply the term and we will try to make it in a standard form. Here after multiplication we will get kx square minus 2kx plus 6 equals to 0. Now we converted this equation into a standard form. Now we will do comparing with the standard form of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and we will get the value of a as k, b as minus 2k and c as 6. Now let us write the formula for the discriminant. Delta equals to b square minus 4ac. Here also the value of delta will be substituted by 0, as they had given roots are real and equal. Therefore we will write the next line as 0 equals to minus 2k the whole square minus 4 into k into 6. And then further we can write 0 equals to 4k square minus 24k. Now if 24k will be shifted to the left hand side, it will be written as 24k equals to 4k square. Now what we will do? We will do dividing throughout by 4k. If this value we are dividing it by 4k, we will get 6 equals to k, means the value of k is 6. In this video, we completed the remaining sum of practice set 2.5. In next video, we will see practice set 2.6. I hope you all had understood the sum what we covered in this video. Thank you.